Hello, so I'm Leanne Campbell. I'm a life and wellbeing coach and co-creator of a Handpicked Life. And we specialize in somatic practices. And I've recently recovered from COVID, and I want to share with you the practices that really helped me in that time to deal with any anxieties that arose. I have a history of asthma and being hospitalized for my breathing. And that was one of the things that arose really quickly when I realized that I had the virus. And also how I felt my body meeting the virus and moving it through me. I really like to share with you those today. Whether you're in good health or you're not feeling so well at the moment, these exercises are really going to help to prepare your body to give you a strong foundation. Okay, and if you're already feeling poorly, it helps you to really meet that illness and maneuver it, start to work with it and work it through your body. So one of the first things I would say is that movement. It's important to get movement in the body, and of course, when you feel very poorly, it's often the last thing you want to do. But what you can do is imagine these exercises. So when you're lying there, the more that you can imagine your body with movement, being able to meet this virus and shift it through, then you're really getting behind what you do, because fear gets in the way. And when we get into that place where we're repeatedly saying, I don't feel well, I'm feeling achy, we're affirming that. So very, very simply, just you're acknowledging that you're ill. We're not putting a plaster on a broken leg. But at the same time, you're then turning your mind to what you want, which is finding that strength in your body. It's helping your immune system to deal with this. So I'd say number one thing is get behind where you want this to go and what you want the outcome to be, and keep reminding yourself of that. Make sure that your energies are crossing over, and you can do this by just sweeping your hands across your face, across down from the hips to the legs, or you can imagine that this is happening, and get some nice big figure of eight swooping through your body in your energetic field around you as well, because that movement will allow things to start to shift. Okay. And make sure that you've got your energy pathways running the right way. So just come to the clavicle, go to that little knobbly bit at the end, and then go down and out into the dip, and give these points the kidney 27. There's a really good resource called acupuncture.com. So if you wanted to look up any of the points I use to know exactly where they are, then you can go there. So give them a massage or a thump, or you can imagine yourself doing this, or just placing your hand there and stimulating these points. Breathe deeply. So those are the few things that just help to give you a base to get your energies crossing over. And then to keep the lungs clear, you want to massage down the breastbone. So just take a 3-finger notch and go to the top and go quite deeply in there. Do a few circles, go down a spot and then down to the adjacent spot and circle all the way down, just pressing quite deeply. And you may find that these are pretty tender. And it's okay. Okay, obviously you don't want to be in pain, but you can go a little deep, meet that place, because what you're doing is you're shifting congestion. And keep doing this, keep clearing. You can do as many passes as you want. Okay, and then to continue clearing the lungs, take that 3-finger notch now just underneath the clavicle, in that first space between the ribs, close to the breastbone. Press in So this is the sternum here, the breastbone in the middle. So you're really close to that. Press in and massage, and then press in and just move along to that, to the adjacent spot, and then circle again. Press in, move along. And what you're doing is you're really starting to shift the energy of the lungs. These are neurolymphatic points, so they're helping the lymph to move any congestion out of the lungs. Once you've got to the shoulder, just take it off. Make sure it comes off your body. Go to the next space, so the next space down, and just do this, clear all the ribs. So you're massaging, moving along, massaging, moving along, and you can just keep repeating and repeating. This is also really good for the heart. So we're opening. And while you're doing this, breathe deeply. It's like I said with the mind, often what we can be doing is going, oh, I'm really congested. Oh, that really hurts. Oh, and it's fine to acknowledge it. We're not putting a plaster on a broken leg here. But once you've acknowledged it, be really clear. And now I'm making space in my lungs. I'm clearing. Visualize your lungs healthy and clear. Once you've done one side, continue with the other. Because often, you know, that feeling of just, oh, I'm aching, I'm tired, and we keep affirming that. This is the time to notice when you're really in your practice, you're giving your body some TLC now. So get your mind behind it and see yourself healthy. Come on, I can do this. I can listen to my body. I can shift this through. I am shifting it through. Okay. And feel your spirit. You want to feel uplifted after you've done these. Smiling is another way as well. It's probably, again, the last thing you feel like doing, but notice what happens and what changes in your body when you smile. Okay, just shake that off. And then we're going to flush the lung energy pathway. So come to the thumb, come up the side of the arm, and you go onto the lung 1, if you want to look that up. Just give it a little massage, and then we're going to go 3 times forward. Okay, so what we're doing is, and we'll do the other side, the lung meridian starts on the lung, comes over the shoulder, goes off the thumb. We're going to do it once backwards, massage, and then 3 times forward, just to help to flush it. So you help to relax it, and then you help to get it moving in the direction you want. And massaging the thumb as well. I'd often just lie and massage my thumbs. Okay. And then from here, and just shake your hands off. So you're just shaking off any excess energy. And then come into the thumb, go down the thumb to the wrist. So where the crease of the wrist is. Massage. This is a great long point, and it's also a source point, which means there's lots of energy available here. Now, this is the point that I'd use. I use this quite a lot when I woke up in the night and I felt my chest tight and I was sort of wanting to go back to sleep. I just find my wrist and massage deeply. So you do that both sides. Again, using this time to really encourage your body to be well, to boost your immune system, seeing it vibrant and alive, healthy and strong and able to deal with this. The lung and the large intestine work really well together. Well, they work together, and large intestine shifts is about letting go. And you would not do this if you were pregnant. So this is the only point that I'm using that you wouldn't use if you're pregnant. So go to the webbing, go over the fleshy bit, and go a little bit deeper into this point. It's a large intestine. Go deeper in there, can be quite tender. So working those together, you're helping the lungs and you're helping the large intestine to let go. Okay. Breathe deeply. See your lungs healthy and strong. Okay. Once I've done that, I also like to rake the lungs, so just raking them open, making some space there, okay? And then I want to show you this is a number one for shifting this virus. And I'll tell you a little bit more once we've got into hold, but bringing the fingers onto the chin, the thumbs underneath, and then take your thumb and place it on that long one point again, and then place your fingers just in the throat there. Now this I got from a lady called Prune Harris. She's got a fantastic website with lots of resources also, and she does have a coronavirus course on there because she had coronavirus very early on, and this was the exercise that she realized really helped to shift it through. And this is a great one. I really felt the virus moving as I held this. So what we're doing is, as we're holding the chin here, we're dropping deep into the central energy pathway. We're really connecting with the immune system. And with your fingers in your throat here, this is very soothing. We're helping to relax the stress response. And really, when we want the body to do what it's designed to do, which is to repair, to heal, to replenish, to nourish us, then we want to get stress out of the equation because stress only gets in the way. So as you're holding this, you're helping that to happen. And the thumb here is on, it's the long one, and with the end of that meridian, you've created a circuit for your lungs. So you're helping your lungs to work. So you can hold this for 10, 15 minutes if you want to. 2, 3 minutes is enough. And then you're going to keep your fingers where they are, except for this pointer finger. So you take the fingers off the chin, place them behind the ear, and you've got this point towards your face. So it's behind the earlobe. Give that a really good massage. There's a point here, you'll often feels quite achy when you're poorly, and it's working really hard for you whenever, particularly if you have a virus. So massaging that, and then just go to still while you just hold. And we've got a light hold with these. And you're also stimulating the vagus nerve, which is essential if we want to feel safe and relax. And when we get into that place, then the immune system can really kick in and do its job. So again, you can hold this for as long as you like, and then you swap sides. And don't worry if you fall asleep in the middle of these, great, that's what your body wants to do. Don't worry if you don't manage to finish the sides, just make sure the fingers are there in the throat. And when you're ill, you're often really, really in touch then with what you need. It's a great time to just listen to the whispers. What does your body want right now? Drinking lots of water. Avoid foods that are going to cause more congestion, which foods like dairy and wheat, if you eat those, just to give your body a chance to really stay cleared. Look after yourself. So once you've held that, you do exactly the same thing. Finger behind the ear. And also I learned from a healer that I've worked with for over 20, coming up 25 years now, Marlene Richardson, that yellow echinacea is really a great one for clearing this virus. So I'll put the picture on the blog so you can see yellow echinacea. It's like a yellow daisy. It's the echinacea from North America. And you can give yourself this vibrationally. So when you're lying and you're breathing, you're holding this point, just visualize echinacea sinking deep into your system. Receive it. See your immune system being boosted. And making a choice that this virus is shifting through you. It'll upgrade your body, it'll upgrade the immune system, and it will move out of you. So just take few more deep breaths here. So taking vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc. And then release. So you can do this to be well, to stay well, or to get well. And whatever you're doing it for, I really wish you all the best. Thank you.